YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you guys are all well. Starting the video in the car today because I am currently out on a coffee run. I am going to 3 different cafes in York to get some beans because I have run out of all my nice beans. Please excuse my hair, it's very windy. And I'm aiming to not find out what the beans are, you know, like the flavours and stuff before I use them. So when I get home today, I'm going to attempt to do a blind taste test of all 3 different beans, like as a small black coffee, and see what flavours I can get, and then look at the bag later on and see if I was right. So the first place that I went was Perky Peacock, which is where my ex-boyfriend used to work, who is the barista that I know and, you know, get advice from and stuff. And I got the one that they use just like every day in their shop, and they put it in a little bag, so I don't know the flavours and stuff, so that's great. And then next I'm heading to Bison Coffee, so hopefully I'll be able to get a bag from them without seeing what is on there, to see what's written on there as well. And then I'm going to try and go to one called oh, it's called Ray, like R-A-E coffee, I think it is, and I'm going to see if I can go there. It's just difficult to park around there, so if not, I'll just use the 2 that I get. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this video, just a bit of a fun one today. Still learning loads and still have a long way to go with it, but I thought that this would be quite a fun one just to see whether I'm getting any better at like tasting the profiles of coffee. Please do give this video a like if you do enjoy it, I would really appreciate that, and subscribe to my channel, join me on my barista journey, that would be amazing. And yeah, enjoy. Okay, so I've now just popped to Tesco. I need to get some food for later, but I just thought I'd update you. I got a second bag, so I've got 2 in here, one from Perky Peacock and one from Bison. I went into Bison and just asked for some beans, and they were like, oh, we've got 2 different types. So I was like, I actually don't want to know because I'm blind tasting them, so you just pick for me. And they were a bit like, okay. But yeah, I was very brave doing that because I don't know about you, I get like social anxiety about stuff like that, and normally I would have just been like, yeah, you like tell me the flavours and I'll get one, so they wouldn't think I was weird. But I was brave and I told them what I was doing. I said I'm blind tasting them and can you pick for me? So they did. And then I tried to go to Ray, but it was actually closed, so I've only ended up getting 2 bags of beans, which is fine because I've already spent £20 on them. Like one bag is £12.50, the other was £8.50, so it's what, £21 or something. So not the cheapest, so I think 2 bags will be more than fine. Yeah, but I was gonna try and go somewhere else, but the thought of trying to drive around and find somewhere to park is just far too stressful for me, so all good, I'll just go with the 2. Don't know about anybody else, but like trying to find a park is just not a fun time. So yeah, we're just going with the 2 bags. Yeah, I was actually just thinking like how much easier it's going to be to buy beans once I'm back working. So working at the town centre, city centre, so I'll be in and out of town a lot more on my feet, so I can just walk to all these places and buy beans rather than driving there. I could definitely walk into town or get the bus into town and do that, but it just feels like a massive effort to go anywhere at the minute, like being in lockdown. Even going to Tesco feels like too much sometimes. It's just, I don't know why, but the more you go out, the less of an effort it feels, I think. Like going out only a few times a week to get stuff, it just feels like an effort. So yeah, anyway, I'm blabbing. I'm just in Tesco car park, so I will catch you at home. So I'm back now from my coffee run. As I said in the car, I only ended up getting 2 types of coffee. So this one, which has been coffee, and this one, which is Origin coffee, I think. As I said, I didn't ask them what flavours they were or anything about them, so this is completely blind. I haven't looked at them, I promise. I don't know how well I'm gonna do. I have mentioned before that I did used to be able to guess the flavours fairly accurately, but yeah, I've not been doing that for quite a long time. Also just going to be finding the right setting for these two coffees, because obviously I've literally just bought them. So I'm going to start with the Has Been, because I have used their coffees before. Never used Origins with my machine. I don't know what setting is going to be the best, so we're just going to have a little play around. Okay, so that's what the Has Been beans look like. Fairly light, quite dry. And that's the Origin bean. Look fairly similar, to be honest. So I'm going to start with 18 grams of beans for both of them, and on a grind size of 5 for both of them, and I'll just work up and down from there. Okay, 18 grams. Already I can smell like a chocolatey smell. Got a notepad as well, actually. I'm gonna write down what I think. Aiming for 36 grams of liquid. Okay, so that came out much too fast, so I think it's probably not going to be very nice, but I'll give it a go. Just going to add some water. I think the grind size needs to be a bit finer, and potentially even a couple extra grams in the basket, but I will stick at 18 for now and just change the grind size first. It doesn't taste like horrible though. I want to say I'm getting like a nutty taste. Not quite sure. I'm gonna give it another go on 3. I'm gonna drop it down to 2 grind settings, because that did come out quite quick, so we'll see what happens. Still coming out pretty fast, so I think I will up the grams in the basket a little bit. But to be honest, this might taste okay, so. There's a taste there, but I can't quite work out what I think it is. It's annoying. I want to say like almost alcoholic, but obviously not. That's not what I mean. Okay, I'm gonna move on to Origin. So 18 grams and 5 for the size. Not getting much from the smell. I already think this is going to be too fast. Well. Let's go. So that's 32 grams. It's weird because sometimes when there's less in this little cup, it is heavier. That's quite a lot of liquid and it's weighing less, so interesting. Okay. This is harder than I thought it was going to be. There's something that I can smell, but I can't think what it is. Okay, I'm going to do one more of Origin. I'm going to do 18 grams of coffee, grind size of 3, I think that'll be about right. One more of the has been, 20 grams of coffee, grind size of 3 as well, and then I'll taste them at the same time and compare. 35 grams of liquid, which is 5 grams less than intended, but probably not too bad because you know, some people like it as just 1.5. Okay, yeah, so that looked like a lot of liquid, but it's actually only 35 grams in the end, which is not too bad. Put that in here. Okay, so this one here is the Origins, and this one is the Has Been. So Has Been is to my right. So let's see what I think. I really can't put my finger on what that one tastes of. It's like right there on the tip of my tongue. They taste quite similar actually, which is interesting. I wonder if they're from the same similar place. Okay. Oh, it's really frustrating me. I'm definitely going to say that the Has Been one tastes nutty and chocolatey, that kind of vibe. The Origin one, I'm really not sure. I need to work on my skills, clearly. Okay, I'm gonna have a look at the bags. Oh. So this is the Has Been. I was way off. It says natural bourbon and the flavours are supposedly strawberry jam, peach and orange. It's not what I was getting. Interesting. Fair enough. This is, oh, it is Origin, yeah. This is Origin one, and it is supposedly cranberry, pink grapefruit and dark chocolate. Interesting. So I said that the other one was chocolatey, and they're actually both from El Salvador. So Has Been, it's solely from El Salvador, and the Pathfinder Origin one is El Salvador, Kenya and China, so quite a mix. But I guess that's why they taste quite similar. And this one has notes of dark chocolate, so I'm taking that as 1 point, even though it's different, even though it's a different coffee. I'm just going to come quite close so that hopefully you can hear me over the noise in the background, but I was just going to say that it's funny how the brain works. Like, now that I kind of know there's grapefruit, I think it was, yeah, grapefruit in the Origin one, I feel like I can taste that, but I think it's just my brain telling me that I can. Anyway, in conclusion, I am not very good at the taste profile thing. That was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be be honest. But in terms of like dialing in the espresso, I think that didn't take me too long to sort of get to a decent place. Next time I make a coffee, I'll stick to these last two that I just did because I think that was about right. But I'll time it next time with using my phone and see how long it was taking. So I'm definitely getting better at some elements of coffee making. I'm not sure that being a coffee taster is in my future, but I'm sure I'll get a little bit better with more practice. Just thought this would be a fun little video to do today. I enjoyed making it. I'm definitely going to be high for the rest of the day now. Drank far too much coffee. But yeah, definitely recommend these two coffees. They're super tasty. This one's really nice. And yeah, I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Please do leave me a like if you did enjoy it. I would really appreciate that. And subscribe to my channel and join me on my barista journey. That would be amazing. As always, if you have any tips for me for dialing in espresso or tasting coffee, anything that you have learned along the way that you fancy sharing, I would appreciate that as well. I love hearing tips and tricks for this kind of stuff. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your weekend, I think it will be, or the rest of your week. I'm not sure what day this is going up, but I hope that you are keeping well, and I will hopefully see you in the next video. See ya.